Hey, Sven here. Maybe you've wondered before how you can generate an avatar video of yourself. So, a video where your virtual self, like the woman you see here in the background, actually says something you never said yourself, but instead, you just provided the text to the avatar. You can do all of this with HeyGen, and maybe you've already seen one or two videos from me, where I generated these kinds of avatar videos, sometimes with my own avatar, sometimes with a pre-made one. Like this woman here, for example, she's a ready-made avatar, and you can use her to generate a video. You can generate these videos directly here on the platform, or you can also create them through automation. But that's not what I want to show today. Today is all about how to go from zero to having my own avatar. I'm Sven, I'm an entrepreneur, and I've been working with quality and process optimization for over 33 years. Not just in a business context, but in all areas of life. And a lot of what I know today, I learned through experience and trial and error, so I know what really works. In my videos, I want to show you how you can use intelligent process automation profitably for yourself and your business. And if you need support with that or just don't know where to start, just book a free call with me. You can find the address below this video. Alright, let's get started. I've already pulled up the HeyGen website here, and then I click on sign up for free. And then I can sign up with a Google account or with an email address. For now, I'll use an email address that I know I haven't used with HeyGen before. And the code I just received in the email, I simply enter it here. Verify. Then I have to set a password. Let's just pick any password for now. I'll delete it later anyway. Then I have to agree here. And then I create my account. With that, the registration is already complete. Now I just have to choose a plan. And a typical plan people use is the creator plan. For example, here for $24 a month, you can make videos up to 30 minutes long, and most importantly, you can export in 1080p, so full HD. I think that's really, really good. And you get one free avatar here. Well, and a few other features that you can see down here. The team plan, that one, includes a bit more, namely 4K videos. So we'll start with the free plan. Then I have to answer a few questions first. Alright, let's get started. It's in German. Yeah, this is just a fun project for now. And this is, well. Yeah, what should we pick here? Oh, whatever. Marketing. Next step. Here we are. Then we'll put https://epicqt.com here. Period. And, yeah, I heard about it for myself. So, and now it starts, with me actually having this kind of start screen here. Of course, I can also select everything here, on the left side in the menu accordingly. I'll just move this over here. So you can also see here projects, avatars, and so on. And, here you can now see the different options. Create first video, create your digital twin. That's exactly what we actually want to do now. I can just as easily click on avatar here. And, then either choose one of these pre-made avatars. As you can see here, there are 78 public avatars. This is the one we just saw on the homepage. And, yeah, and then I just click here on Create New Avatar. And, as you can see here, even with the free account, I can create a hyper-realistic avatar here, meaning an avatar of myself, from videos, but also from photos that I can upload. And, let's just go with that one now. And now, it depends, which avatar style do I want to have? There's the normal still option, and there's the motion option. So, I can actually create an avatar in motion as well. That means I need footage of myself walking around. But, I'm going to go with the still video now, where you usually just film your upper body and try to have as little movement as possible in the shot. And he also explains a bit about it here. I'm going to skip over that part now. So, as you can see here in the description, you need a video that's 2 minutes long, at least 2 minutes. It says here, 2 to 5 minutes. You should use a good camera and, above all, have good lighting. You always have to look directly into the camera, just like he does in this video. And there's another really important point. For lip syncing, it's necessary that after you finish speaking a sentence, you close your mouth and stay still for a second. Just like I did just now. And use minimal gestures. So, as you can see here in this preview, you can use your hands a little bit, of course. But if you start, for example, pointing somewhere, then it might not match up later with the generated video you end up with. And another really important point. Oh right, here, what shouldn't I do? You can read through that calmly later. And here you can also see, that the avatar looks a bit more lively and not, well, almost dead, so it's important that you show your emotions. Like, if you're telling something funny, you need to exaggerate a little, so that, the avatar can be generated really well. It does look a bit weird when you watch the recording of yourself, but, it's fine. So, you can also, download the whole thing here. There, you'll find a more detailed description. Let's move on to the next step. That's the upload. And, now I can actually record something. Here with the camera. I'll spare you from having to watch me talk into the camera for 2 minutes. So instead, I have several videos that I also have in my avatar. Let me just switch the window real quick. So, for example, I recorded a video here. I'll just open it now. So, as you can see, I'm looking into the camera here. I'm making some hand gestures. I have pretty good lighting and, yeah, my facial expressions are actually a bit exaggerated compared to usual. And this video is, I don't know, about 2.5, 3 minutes long, something like that. It's 3 minutes, yeah. And, then I also made, for example, one where I'm sitting in an armchair. Yeah, and you can already see that. I move a little differently there too. Or I also made vertical videos from these videos. That's very easy. If you have a 4K camera, then you can, in terms of height, make a 9:16 video out of it. So you have full HD vertically as well. Yeah, and now I have different videos, and I'll just upload one of them now. So let's just take this one here. So I'll switch over here again, upload footage. And then I can drag it over here. So then, I want to keep the background noises. Yeah, it's definitely possible that you have that. Then, the background should be removed, which is of course also cool if you want to display other images, for example, in your videos. But that only works with a paid account, and 4K also only works with a paid account. Then I click on Next. And now I actually have to record here that I am me. Otherwise, I could just record a video of you and use it as an avatar and make you say something that you might not like. And that's why I have to record a short video of you using the webcam. I click on that, and then you get a text here that you have to read out loud. I'm going to take a short break now because I need the camera for this. I've recorded the video, which means the text is displayed on the screen. You just read it out loud, press submit, and then it takes about 20 seconds for everything to be validated. And as you can already see here, it says your content is validated, down at the bottom. That means we can move on now. And now I click on Next. Then the system checks your recording. That means all these parameters you see down here are now automatically checked by HeyGen. And again, this takes a few seconds until it's done. It took about a minute, and then they actually found that all these parameters seem to be fine. And then I just click on Submit, and now the video is being uploaded. Alright, that's already done. And now the avatar is being created. It's already ready, so it's good to go. Alright, now I'll just give this thing a name. Now I enter here, Sven, YouTube, Demo. Then I have to confirm here that I'm 18, and so on. And then I click on Continue. And as you can see here, it's created, but it's not actually, completely finished yet. And now we just have to wait a few more minutes, and we'll be back in a moment. Yeah, it took almost 20 minutes for the avatar to be finished, but now you can see it too. It's hyper-realistic here. When I move the mouse over it, you can already see how it moves. And, now I'll just go ahead and click on it. Hello BPA, your hyper-realistic avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click on the feedback button to share your opinion with us. Have fun with it. Okay, so, if we now want to make a video with this avatar, we just go to Create AI Studio here. But we can also go to Projects on the left. I'll close this here and do it that way because that's the usual way. That only pops up when it's finished being created. So, I'll go to Projects. I click on New Video here. And then I'm asked what I want to do. A translation or an avatar video. Then I select this here. Choose Landscape. And now a standard video is shown to me, but of course now I want to use my avatar. That means I go to Avatar here. Then select, this element. Absolutely. So, and now I have my video here. And now, all I have to do is enter my script here on the left. So, that's basically it. And now, I just click on Start here. Now the text is being. Hello, I am Sven's avatar. Converted into audio, and what's new? Actually, now, also, with this new editor from HeyGen, the avatar actually moves as well. So, that wasn't the case in the last version. You could only hear the audio. And that's pretty cool. Of course, but right above the mouth there's still kind of a diffuser, so to speak, because the lip sync. The alignment of the lips with the spoken text only happens when I click on Generate, then it's actually created. So, and the cool thing about it is, I've already prepared several texts here. Then, I just copy them all in here, and now I have different languages. So, I just took this text and translated it into different languages. You see, it even works in Arabic, which is right aligned, meaning it goes from right to left. And, yeah, and if I render this again here, hello, I am Sven's avatar. 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 Hello everyone, I am Sven's Taoxiang. Hello, I am Sir Ramsey Elisafin. Okay, so, Sven in 2, 4, 6, 7 languages. And that was basically it. That's all. That means, now I go here and click on Generate. And then, I can give the video a title. Sven Demo. YouTube. Then, where should it be saved? In my videos. 720p. I can't select anything else right now. 25 frames per second. In MP4 format and I also can't turn off the HGN watermark. Then I click on Submit. And then the video will be created. And yeah, let's just close this for now. And now you can already see here, it says inline 4 processing. It's a short video, so it shouldn't take too long. But while we're waiting, shall I now show you the so-called locks? So, if I go to avatars, I'll find my avatar there. And it already says one look. If I open this, I can see that I have the option to add another 299 locks. Where locks? Basically, they're just other videos, images, or perspectives of this avatar. That means, if I now create a personal avatar, I don't need to make 10 different ones. I just make one with different looks. That means, if I click on Add Look here, I can once again use a video. I can upload it here again. And for example, I could use this one that I made here in the armchair. And then the process works exactly the same way again. That means I can now simply create different looks like this. What also works is, if I need to go back now, when I click on Add New Look, I can also choose to use a photo. And now I can upload several photos of myself here, like you see down below with this person in all kinds of different scenes, and avatars will be created from these photos as well. Of course, they're not as good because they don't move as naturally. But with this, you can also create any look you want of yourself, and now you could do the following. Maybe you've seen the video of me recently, where I showed myself as a samurai, a cyberpunk, and who knows what else. You could also upload a picture of yourself like that here, and then you'd have a samurai that looks like you, which would then work as an avatar here. So those are the looks, and when you generate a video, you can choose which look do I want to use, even when using it, via the API, which I'll show in another video. Such an avatar also has, well, first of all, it has an ID, which you need if you want to use it externally. But it also has voices. So this voice, I can also adjust it accordingly. And here, I don't know why, maybe I did something wrong. In the settings, I don't know why this is showing up in English. Actually, I would have thought it should be a German voice. But let's go to Edit here, Edit Look. In the avatar itself, I can't change. That means I have to save it as a new avatar. But now, for example, I could say I want to do a close-up here, where basically the resolution is changed. I can replace the face. I actually haven't tried that yet. That would definitely be interesting too. Yeah, and here I have the language settings. Use the voice from the uploaded video. That means the voice you have in the video is the one that's used here to generate this automatic voice. And now you can make various other settings here as well. For example, you could select a different model, but that doesn't seem to work herein. Not working in the free account. That means with the different models and the various parameter settings here, you can experiment and see how the voice actually changes. What I've noticed is that the voice HeyGen creates is okay, but it's not really all that realistic. And it usually doesn't exactly match your own voice either. That's why it sometimes sounds a bit unnatural. That's why it's better to do the whole thing with ElevenLabs. And if you go to the voice selection here, you can use one of the pre-made voices. So, let's listen to one here. Hello, this is what I sound like. I hope you like it. Does it really sound cool? And if you go to Integrate third-party voice here, you can select ElevenLabs, then enter your API key that you get from ElevenLabs that you've set up. And then you can integrate all the voices you've generated there right here and use the voice for the video and actually use it. It will then show up here in this list, and you just select it. And just like the ones displayed here, your voice from ElevenLabs will be shown. And, of course, that's a whole different level of quality. Of course, things are regularly improving as well, but at the moment, I would definitely always bet on ElevenLabs. So, that's how you create new avatars. That means, if I now click on Save as New here, I can actually work with different settings there. Let's take a look at this demo with the visor. Okay, it actually doesn't look bad at all with this face here, which is then painted on top. Okay, I haven't even seen this yet, the face swap. Very, very interesting. I'll try that out another time. And here we can now see that the video is finished. That means we can either download it directly here, or we can also watch it right here. Hello, I am Sven's avatar. Hello, I am Sven's avatar. Bonjour, je suis l'avatar de Sven. Hello, I am Sven's avatar. Hello, this is Sven's avatar. Hello, what is Sven de Taushan? Hello, I am Ramsey Sven's avatar. So, what you can see here is that the lip syncing works pretty well, no matter which language is actually being used. What isn't so great are the hand and arm movements. That means, here you can really see this whole gesture thing. You really have to be very, very careful to hold back a bit, because sometimes it just comes across as inappropriate. So that's how you create an HGen avatar, which you can now use in your future projects. If you go back to the menu here, you'll find several other menus you can explore. You can also experiment a bit with backgrounds, in particular. And at the bottom, you'll find the labs, where you can actually try out various other features. For example, this interactive avatar. That's a really cool feature. I've already tried that out on my website. So, maybe a quick word about pricing. We already looked at these plans earlier. But if I want to use the avatar via the API, these plans are actually useless to us. I don't even need those anymore. Instead, I need the API plan here. That's changed now. Until recently, it still said 10 free credits per month here. Now, it seems to be just a one-time thing. Because it also says try. And the regular plan, that's this one here, 100 credits for $99 a month. That's also the one I have. And there's actually quite a lot included. Each 5-minute video only costs 1 credit. That means, in theory, you could actually create 100 5-minute videos per month. And if you want to use the translation API as well, then you actually need the bigger plan. But that one is really necessary, because as you can see here, it's also pretty expensive. 1 minute of video costs 3 credits. So for a 10-minute video, you've already used up 30 credits. So, that's it for the pricing as well. I hope you can make use of all the ideas here. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.